I want to welcome you to Dream Chasers Radio with me, your host, Yaya Diamond. What's up, peoples? How you doing? Oh my gosh, I have an amazing person on the show today. She is a survivor. A survivor of what? That's what we're going to be talking about today. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show, guys. So I have Miss Janice Holliman on the show today. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome. Awesome. So tell us about yourself, first of all, and then your journey, and now your book.
Oh, wow.
I know I'm
I
just doing it all out there, right? Just do everything, just
yeah,
everything.
it's just there. First of all, I'm a mother and a wife. I have one son, and basically, I'm being a daughter. And the thing is about myself, I'm the type of person that I'm a happy person. I'm a happy go person. I'm always looking for the positive in everything and in everyone that I possibly can. And even if negativity is there, I don't want to accept it. I know that it's there. And I'm not saying that it don't exist, but I choose to look at the positive things in life than instead of the negative things in life.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. Wow, wow. So your journey started a minute ago. Tell us about this.
Well, let's see. All my life I've been kind of sickly, whatever you want to call it. But after I got married, I wind up having so many problems going on. And the journey start for me was that with my journey of realizing that every time I would go to the doctor, it was like tell me different things and stuff that I did not like to hear or I didn't accept. So, but in 1998, I found out that I have Crohn's disease. And so that was something that was like devastating because nobody really knew about Crohn's disease that much. Even my doctor, it took him a long time to even call me about that. So, but anyway, with that, through the years, I had so many things that happened. And my book, it basically started from the day that I got married in 78. And so, and it covered for 40 years. And basically, it talked about different things that happened to me in my life, not only me, but my family. So it just basically, I realized that in order for me to help myself, I had to learn myself. And by doing that, I decided to start paying attention to my inner self as well as my outer self and basically things that's around me. And that's what I did. And by doing that, I start learning things. And then when I have a doctor even to tell me not to allow doctors to tell me what is, as his words was, what is and what ain't wrong with you. He said, because you see me in this wheelchair because a car fell on him one Sunday while he was under the car. He's paralyzed from the waist down. He says, so I'm telling you this from a patient's viewpoint and a doctor's viewpoint. And I really appreciated that. And from that day on, I decided to really use my life as towards doctors and using that to make sure that I knew what I was talking about and not allow them to push me into something that wasn't right for me.
Wow,
And so that's what I did.
wow, wow, wow. A lot of doctors, and oh, just don't get me started, okay? Because I have
I
this
know.
thing. I have this thing. So and I understand because I have white coats. So every time I walk into the doctor's office, my blood pressure shoots up like it's just like nobody's business. And they want to put me on medication every time I walk in. But when I leave, I'm fine.
Right.
When I
Exactly
leave,
what you mean.
you know what I mean, though.
I know exactly what you mean. It's just like a car. When you take it to the shop, they can't find what was wrong with it. But as soon as you drive it off the lot, there it is again. So
Hmm.
that's just the way it is. So and
Yeah.
then yeah, and it's so ironic. The reason why I wrote the book is because some of my doctors through the years kept telling me, "You need to write a book. You need to write the book." And basically, my gastrologist, the one that diagnosed me with Crohn's disease, He like after in 2018, yeah, he told me, he said, Janice, I done told you, I'm gonna tell you this. I have 10 patients that have Crohn's disease, and out of the 10, you're the only one that they have not turned into full-blown cancer, because that's what Crohn's
Ooh.
is, cancer, and I call it the little C. So he said, you have a story to tell to help people because you have gone through so many different things. And every time you go through surgery, I've been so afraid that it was going to turn to cancer, and you haven't. So you really can encourage a lot of people. And I listened to that. And then in 2019, when I had two car accidents 20 days apart, which was not my fault, and got T-boned on the hit on the right passenger, and then T-boned on the left. And so I'm like, okay, it's time for me to write the book, you know. So that was it.
Wow.
And that's why.
Wow. So a lot of people don't know what Crohn's is. It's the precursor to cancer.
Yes, basically it is. It starts with the intestines. And the thing, what it does, it attacks your intestines. It causes holes to go in there and different things. And it basically wind up affecting your whole body. Because I could be up one moment and down the next. And it had got so bad, and to the point that I had to have surgery done where it would remove my small intestines and part of my large intestines. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow. And so you wrote this book on the advice of your doctors to help other people. When you did this, how did that make you feel?
First of all, I didn't know anything about writing a book. That's my husband's job. That's what he was doing when he was growing up and everything. But I decided to write the book. And as I was writing it, things start coming to me that I remembered in my, during the journey of what was going on. And I realized, like, girl, you have photographic memory. And so I did, but then I also learned things that I was already doing, but I also learned what my purpose was. Because I always wondered what was my purpose. And by writing the book, I realized that. And that is to help people. And that made me
Wow.
feel good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Definitely. So what is the most memorable thing that you've gone through so far that has helped you to say, hey, I can do this. I can overcome this. This is just another day in the life.
First of all, I can't do anything by myself. And I don't even take a breath by myself. So, and that's the first thing I always remember is that uh, my grand creator put me here for a reason. And I realized that I'm a happy person and I like to share and make people happy. And that's what I learned basically about myself, that what I do for people really makes me feel good when I crack a smile on their face, make them feel good, even if it's for a split of a moment. And that is the most joyful thing when you see someone smiling that is willing to listen. And the first thing is you have to start with the mind, an open mind, have an open mind, be able to accept what's going on. In healing, wow, for me, I realized the mind is the first thing you have to realize to fix and to accept. And then once you do that, then the rest will come.
Mm, mm. There's so many people out there with Crohn's disease and so many people out there with cancer. What kind of advice do you give them as they go through their journeys, feeling like they're all alone?
Let you know you're not alone. And I tell you this, especially people with Crohn's disease, there are some most embarrassing moments in your life that you're going to come and go through. And there are things that you will not want to accept being out in the public. There are times when you can't even leave the house because of it. And it's a shame. And I sympathize with it. And as the commercial is, I see it on TV now, it's like they having a commode wherever you go, a lady sitting on it. So that's just how bad Crohn can get, um, except for the point that you get so bad and where they have to give you a whole new stomach. And that's the most dangerous thing in the world, because that means that that stomach may not accept your body. You may reject it, and then that's it. And then at one point, when worration, and that's even with cancer. Cancer is bad, and a lot of people really don't die because of the cancer. It's because of the part is because they don't eat when they get so bad, because they can't eat and they don't feel like eating, and all those things happen. Yeah. So my
Mm,
heart goes out to anyone, in any form of that.
yeah, yeah, definitely. Where can people find your book?
Well, basically, you can find my book on Amazon, and you can also go to my website, janice.e.holliman. Excuse me, let me repeat that again. That's janiceeholliman.com. That's where you can find my book. And not only that, it's also in audio for people that is blind. So we're doing the tweaks and the touches on that. Then also there is the hardback, the soft cover that you can really find and enjoy.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to go ahead and put all the information in the description box below so that people can easily go get that. Wow,
Yeah.
Miss Holliman, have we missed anything today?
Have we missed anything? I really can't say. I really can't say, because I'm so busy, trying to um, get things done. Because, like I said, we just moved earlier, as I was telling you. And matter of fact, it's the second round of battling with mold and losing everything that we own. And that means starting all over again with everything. And not on that factor of it, I'm dealing with mold sickness. My whole family is. And so that is something that is very hard. And I really go out to anyone that have mold in their place, and people don't realize how dangerous that is. And they think that it's just something simple, but it's not. It's not. And I advise anyone and everyone to get out and do not take what you have with you, because only thing you're doing is transferring it from one place to the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I want to thank you again so much, Miss Holliman, for being on the show. I want everyone now to understand how critical it is to understand that you are not alone and that there are people out there that are going through something just like you. And this book just may help you through. So I'm going to put that book in the description box below. I want to thank you guys again so much for tuning in, and don't forget to dare to be different. Until next time, guys. Bye. Thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified the next time that I upload. And don't forget to dare to be different. Until next time, guys. I dare to be different. I dare to be different.